I just finished watching the press conferencey kind of sit down with Donald Trump that Mamdani, the mayor of New York elect, had today. And something hasn't been mentioned that I saw on a different platform a little bit unexpectedly. And I'm going to throw it into the mix because I don't know if it's true or not, but it might explain this cordial kind of relationship that's been developed very, very quickly. And so consider this to be a little episode of The Pulse. So the other day I was invited to not migrate, but to expand out into a different social media platform. And I'd never heard of it before. It's called Ganjing World. And so I went to take a look at it, and it is an ideological based social media platform by a kind of a group, a spiritual group that has escaped China or something. And so it's based on kindness and unity and things like that. And I was interested in that concept. But it's quite a new platform, and that's beside the point. The reason why I'm mentioning it is because I watched their live news that runs for about 2 or 3 hours every day, because I was trying to get a feel of, is this politically left or right, or is it just trying to be inclusive? I was trying to understand the platform. And I was watching their news service, and there was a report that came up that the new mayor-elect, one of the things that was in the pipeline during his campaign, according to that news source, was to pull down one of the community parks, which has been running for generations, and I think it recently won court cases and managed to stay open because other developers have tried to close it down. And his plan, this is the mayor-elect, this is Mamdani. He was planning to pull that park down and replace it with low-cost housing. And they did a series of interviews with people who were in the park in the moment. It's like a community garden and park, I think. And it's quite big. I don't know, maybe acreage in the middle of New York. So, of course, it would be worth tons of money, that land. I wonder whether that's the deal that was taking place, because Donald Trump obviously was very warm towards the mayor-elect in a way that has everybody with great big question marks sitting above their head. And so I want to throw that into the mix. I don't know if the news report is still there on Ganjing World, and Ganjing World is Ganjing World, literally, and it is a YouTubey kind of place. In fact, I think it's extremely YouTubey, but it does have a specific spiritual ideology associated with it, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to go and just see what it's about. But that's where I saw it. And so I'm wondering why it hasn't been reported elsewhere. I guess we'll find out why, because if it turns out to be that's the backroom deal that was done, and that's the reason why everyone's getting along at the moment, then that could explain it. Otherwise, there's some other reason why they happen to have had this wonderful first date. I just thought I'd throw that in the mix. I'm on my way to visit somebody. I'm going to get back on the road. Bye.